Hello, this is Michael Wojcik with the City Council update for August 15th, 2011. I guess I wasn't planning on attending the City Council meeting or doing an update for that matter. We're joined today by my new daughter. This is Natalia Soledad Wojcik, born August 15th at about 3:15. 6 pounds, 4 ounces, 18 inches. Grandma and Grandpa were up visiting here, so I made a quick run over to the City Council meeting and got there a few minutes late, but joined in for some of the public hearings and said hi to everyone. But so I don't know how the first part of the meeting went. I'll just assume it was spectacular. Lots of brilliant things were said that I was unfortunately not able to be there to hear. But once we got into the main items, we had the Orchard Hills Villas in front of us again. Looks like it's going to be an outstanding project. A couple small details to take care of. I think they're going to get taken care of nicely here. And we also had one other proposed development came in. Should be no issue as well. And finally we had one of the other things we had was a funding request for the Art Center. Now it's tough to get funding requests for additional funding when you get cut left and right the way we have been, and it was unfortunate, but I'm supportive of the organization. I supported the the Art Center was asking for an additional $23,000. I told them previously that I'd be supportive of it, and I am now. It wasn't a popular vote to take, but as I said at the meeting, I'm not in the business of sticking my finger up in the air and seeing which way things are going, and that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that it came to this, and I pointed out some numbers. I mean, the federal government did this charade and did a fake balancing of their budget, and it was such a joke they got downgraded. The state of Minnesota did this ridiculous game as well. Balanced their budget on the backs of property taxpayers and rated education, rated the tobacco fund, more one-time fixes, and it was a joke as well, and not surprisingly their outlook was brought down as well. Unfortunately, at the local government, we don't have anybody that we can unallocate, and our budgets actually have to balance each year. So that makes it tough on us, and we tend to have to be the ones doing the cutting to compensate for the gains that other levels of government are doing. That's just too bad. We had an additional $2 million on top of the 5.5 or so that we had already had cut from us this year, and the insulting thing, according to Randy Staver, is that our, a couple of our state senators didn't actually realize that they were cutting us an additional $2 million. It just they looked like deer in headlights when they had this brought up. They were surprised, and boy, with friends like that. So again, we've rated our contingency for the year, and we're looking at more cuts, and understandably a lot of council members didn't want to put any additional money into the Art Center, worthy as it might be because of that, and I understand that. But we're in a very difficult situation. I brought up some numbers that since 2003, the per capita real spending in the city of Rochester is down about 17%. So why haven't your property taxes gone down? Well, basically it's all the games the state has played. They keep cutting us, your taxes keep going up, and even though we're cutting the size of government and it's 17% smaller than it was 8 years ago, you're still seeing your property taxes increase, and that's it just shows the true brutal incompetence of the state government here in Minnesota. The Minnesota Miracle is on life support if the plug has not already been pulled. In Rochester, we have we have a good economy right now. We have an unemployment that's pretty close to what we used to consider full employment. We've got a lot of growth. We've got a lot of job growth. We never really experienced the the recession, depression that a lot of the other parts of the country did. But we have these artificial budget constraints because instead of taking 35% of our money here in Rochester, now the state wants to take 40% or something like that. They want to keep taking more and more from Rochester and returning less and less, and they got away with it again this year. So it's unfortunate we weren't able to give the additional funding to the Arts Center, but I certainly understand where some of the members were coming from. I think they could have been a little bit more forthright ahead of time before it was actually brought to a vote, but that's neither here nor there. So that was but we're going to do our best to continue to invest in the community. The sales tax was, of course, unanimously supported by the City Council. I remain committed that 65th Street or no other project is going forward until funding has been secured for that, which means the sales tax dollars. And so let's just see where it goes. Thanks for your attention.